Hello everybody, this is Joshua Cook back here on my YouTube channel, Joshua Cook's HR&R, YouTube's new alternative, and it's time for another VHS Finds video for, I believe it's, Friday, March 28th, 2025. Today I went over to Indianapolis, and I went to Indianapolis today to two different Goodwills and got some VHS tapes. I got 4 clamshells from the first Goodwill I went to, and then I went to the other Goodwill and got 6 VHS tapes. So I will start with these 4 first. And they're all Walt Disney tapes, all Walt Disney titles. So first one I got is from the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection. This is Lady and the Tramp. I do have the Black Diamond release from 1987. This is fully restored and with a THX digital sound. As I said, this is from the Disney Family or Disney Masterpiece Collection. One of Disney's most enduring classics, said by the Chicago Tribune, and Lady and the Tramp has earned praise as a marvel of animation by the Chicago Daily News. This is rated G. And print date is August 23rd, 1998. The receipt for Goodwill. This has this for Amtrak's, but it's long since expired. So no need for that. No need to do that anymore. But yes, I have seen Lady and the Tramp. It is a good movie. Next one is 101 Dalmatians, and just like Lady and the Tramp, I do have the Black Diamond release, also THX certified. Gene Siskel said it was irresistible. R.I.P. Gene Siskel. Has a Mouseworks featurette with Pluto. Movie is also rated G. Print date on here is January 25th, 1999. next one is, let me just put these over there, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I do have Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, and I know LJ Network also has this one in his collection. This has Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. So I will definitely watch this during the holiday season. A perfect Yuletide stocking stuffer, said by Scott Blakely of the Los Angeles Times Syndicate. This one's not rated. Print date is October 11th, 1999. And last one is Iron Will. The uplifting true life story of courage, determination, and triumph. A wild adventure, said by KABC of Los Angeles. Heroic, said by USA Today, and inspiring, said by 60-second preview. This stars Mackenzie Aston, Kevin Spacey, David Ogden Stiers, who was in Beauty and the Beast, and Brian Cox. Movie's rated PG. Print date is June 15th, 2000. Alright, so those are all the clamshells I got. Now for the 6 slipcases, which I got all these over at the second Goodwill I went to. So, first one is Roman Holiday with Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn. Heard a lot about this, just never got the chance to watch this one. I have seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, which was another Audrey Hepburn movie. She won an Oscar for this one. The movie came out in 1953. This is a 1992 Paramount home video release. 118 minutes. Hold on. Turn this on here. The 20th week of 1993. Now, some of the week and year codes are hard to see, but alright, next one is an MGM Movie Time tape of Not Without My Daughter with Sally Field. I believe I have the retail version, the original release This is part of the Movie Time collection. I know Jay Hart, formerly the VHS and CD Brody, has this copy. Movie came out in 1990. Sticker label says it's from 1991 though. January 6th, 1996. Hold on. Alright, got that taken care of. Next one is another copy of Brigadoon with Gene Kelly, Van Johnson, and Sid Charisse. I do have another copy of this particular release. I know that I think there's a Great Musicals release of this one, if I'm not mistaken, so I'll have to look for that at some point. Movie came out in 1954. June 5th, 1994. This one was in the shrink wrap, but I opened it off camera. This one's called High School Caesar, part of the Teenage Theater from Rhino. Gangland flunkies beating up kids for chump change. Never heard of this. There are some other titles in this series, so I'll have to look for some of those. This came out in 1997. I'll have to look for the rest of them at some point. October 10th, 2000. Oh wait, that's not it. Print date is July 14th, 1997. Why did I think it was October 10th, 2000? It must have been something else entirely different. But yeah, print date on here is July 14th, 1997. It was in that print date was in the dark red ink, just like the MGM tapes. Next one is over 1 hour of cartoons. This is another public domain VHS tape. I have seen some MGM Looney Tunes tapes that I would like to get over on eBay. There's all the cartoons. on the tape. Has a lot of blank film for it being an hour, or it's sent on a box over 1 hour. So, and there's no print date. And last tape is the Berenstain Bears Mind Their Manners. Now this is not from Random House. Instead, this is from Columbia TriStar. So this is my first Berenstain Bears Columbia TriStar tape. Yeah, this was when they were on PBS. However, the sticker label has the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo on the tape. It says 2005. The 11th week of 2005. Alright, so that's it for this VHS Finds video for Friday, March 28th, 2025. Hope you folks enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, Joshua Cooks HR&R, YouTube's new alternative, and follow me on my variety channel on Dailymotion, because Dailymotion needs the views just as much as YouTube does. So far on YouTube, I have 353 subscribers, so the road to 500 continues. Show your support by subscribing and ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I have a new video uploaded. And I will do the opening to the over 1 hour of cartoons tape here on YouTube, so be looking out for that. Thank you folks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. This is Joshua Cook signing off, and I am out.